Morning all. Morning has broken. There's nobody here. Apart from me and a cup of tea. It's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Not a very sociable beast myself, but I'm sure some people will turn up soon. I see 7 eyeballs on me. Who's here? Who's going to say hello? We've got a few things to list. I've been busy. Hello, Chris. Great to see you. Or is it Belle? Or is it Cookie? The dog sneaked in on the internet. Got a few pairs of footwear. Some nice pairs. Got some funky boots. Look at these funky boots. Nice pair of DMs. The doc has been pleasant to me. Let's start off with a pair of reasonably subdued shell toe cap. These superstars. I'm thinking, God, if these are my size, I might have them. They're new with that box. Not been worn. Too small for me. Old Bigfoot. Hello, Damien. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I've been doing. I've been getting lots of. What do I call them? Hauls. What's it called? Stock. What's it called? Reselling. What's my name? I've been buying things in mass quantity, and I quite like it because I've dealt with one, but I've got another couple to deal with. But now, because I spent so much time working on the first one, my car boot stock built up. So I'm having a little break from massive haul stuff, and the haul stuff is a mixed bag. You hopefully make 3 times your money, or twice at least, but it's the quantity that counts. And to get back to little tidbits I've picked up, little things I've picked up that are mistakes, like Jack Wills jumpers. We'll say no more about them. The one I had was the Armani that had the hole in the cuff. I've actually kept it for myself. It's nice when that happens. You can't think, oh, disaster, but I don't mind a £5 Armani jumper with a hole in the cuff. Put it on, suits me very nicely. Got some nice comments from the children. They must be after something. Anyway, we've got some people in now. 18 people, 17 people. Someone's left. Come back. Good to see you, Lee. He's tried. He went down the A3 on Sunday. It was rain, and I thought, well, let's wash out. It was kind of any excuse not to go to the boot fair because I was pretty tired. Sounds a bit odd. Yes. Do you know why? It's not plugged in. You're on the old webcam mic, which is probably picking up my ticking time bomb of a CPU fan. Change. Open up sound settings. Where are you? I can never find you. There you are. Sound settings. Yeah, I've got the old Rode mic on the input. There we go. The dulcet tone should sound smooth now. Is that better? Sorry about that. The options were get everything ready for the stream and make it all run smoothly, or make a cup of tea. A bit tinny. It's a little bit tinny. Let's go through the hellos. Thank you, Pete. Thank you for that. Thank you. Hello, Ben. Yes, hopefully sorted now. Hi, Vintage. Yes, one you fixed. I'm only joking. It's working perfectly all right before I sent it to fix it. Came back, it was 2 big baked beam tins on a bit of string. Hi, Di. They're going all right. I mean, like I say, they're muddling along, but I'm not really pressing for sales. Not working hardcore on sales. I'm working hardcore on kind of sourcing. I feel really comfortable that I've got a load of stuff. I've got a car boot video that I've got to put on, which is from over a week ago. So that'll go on. But I want to do a video on this haul because it's like I'm just a massive gaming stuff. Huge amount of stuff. Exactly. 2 baked bean tins. Better. That's better. Ben went to 4 car boots at the weekend and listed most of it already. When you list stuff, do you sort of go, okay, I've got it's a question I kind of thought of, and I've got a topic, not really controversial. When you come home with like a few IKEA bags of stuff, do you go, right, I've got to list that stuff, or can it be like, oh, I'll list some of that and then I'll list some of that stuff I've got over there? Are you a bit scattergun with that? Because I am trying to really focus on buying a batch of stuff, get it listed, get it sold. Let me know how you'll work. That's better. Yeah. Of course, I'm an amateur. Amateur and proud. The other topic of the day for the 22 we're in is what things do you keep an eye on eBay? So eBay's full of numbers. And when you list something, obviously there's a number of watchers, number of views. I don't really generally have time to look at that, but it is important, I think. So like after a month, you go, this hasn't had any views, or this. Yeah, I'm looking at like 10 things I listed a month ago today, and it hasn't got any views. It hasn't got any listings. Do you use that? Let me know. I know I should do. I should sort of have a regular process where I go, no views. I thought this was so popular, this item. I better do something about it. So let me know whether you do look at that. What other things do you look at? One that comes to mind is obviously you should look at questions about items. Answer those straight away. But do you look at things like unread messages? I saw mine today and it was 200 because it's all things like your offer has been sent. You've counter offered, whatever. There's loads of like dross there. And I never really bother, I've never really thought I should really clear that down every day. So it's 0 unread messages. Your payout is complete. All these just like messages that are pinged automatically. But it occurred to me, maybe I should clear them down. And the other one I do try and clear down is if you do, what is it? Where you can have 0 amount on a listing, but the listing's still live. I forget what that's called now, but it's an option on eBay. So it means if I sell something, the item's still on my store. It's active, but it's of a 0 quantity. It's not multi-quantity. It's just an option. Stock. It's something to do with stock. I can't remember what it's called. Damien will know. Do you make sure that on a regular basis you look at all your quantity available? I sort mine, so I have zeros, and I go, all that's sold. I will end those listings and then delete those listings. Because if you don't, they sit on your store and they're just items with 0 quantity. Let me know. Let me know. Right, I better get on and do some listing. Most. Richard, good to see you. Tea doesn't always fix everything. Oh well, go for that. I am on the featured. I'm on the middle shop. I sometimes wonder whether I should be, but there we go. Hello, Babs. Still trapped in the attic. Buy it and list it as soon as. Yeah. It's always the good stuff you like to put on. But yeah. At the moment, I have a pact with myself. Blood pact. List all the boot sale pickups within the week. Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you list absolutely everything, when the boot fairs aren't there, if you haven't got other sourcing avenues, you're a little bit stumped. But yeah, no, it's I think it's a good thing to do. There's 12 a day every day at the moment. Good. That's a good thing to do. Everybody knows that Badger loves mashed potato. No, everybody knows that listing a regular amount every day is a good thing. Okay, yeah. Don't take up too much room, so that's fine. Out of stock. I knew he'd know. I knew he'd know. I know he'd know. I'll try to list all the easy wins first. Yes, yeah. Yeah, get it up nice and quick. I save stuff needs testing. So, yeah, some stuff that doesn't need it. I mean, I do kind of. I'm becoming the new trainer king, boys, girls, and rabbits. Yes, I've got a lot of trainers, or a fair few. Not as many as Kieran, obviously. So let's have a look at these. Black Superstar, new that box. Adidas, Adidas. So no boot fairs. A lot of them were called off. I think the A3 was going, and Epsom Racecourse was going. But like I say, I had a lot to sort out. Got a few other things on the go. Non-reselling related. Right. There we go. Brand new. £54. Superstar Foundation Grade School. What are they on about here? Let's have a look at solds. Let's have a look at solds. So yeah, let me know what kind of numbers you look at on eBay, apart from the obvious ones. You know, those little ones that might make a little difference. Answering questions is always a big one, especially about an item. Even when you get like annoying things like you got a question about an item and you answer it and they come back with thanks, and you're like, okay, whatever. I thought my option for just marking it as a reply, markers replied, had gone, but the column had shrunk the column. So I was going a bit mad a few weeks ago. Hi, James. Good to see you. Bolt Finds is in the house. I've had a few messages lately asking for extremely detailed descriptions. Crazy, isn't it? All the detail. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends what it is. And the value. And like you say, for £10, £20 items, yeah. I look out on my listings to the number of watches I have. I think I have watches people were interested in. It allows me to send out offers and try and get the sales in. True, yeah. Oh, yeah. I always send out offers every day or two. Don't know if I've done it today. Hello, Carper. We are well, hopefully. Yeah. These trainers, yeah, I don't think they're my size. These will be too big, I think. I think they're an 11. I can't even see the label now. Oh, there it is, all the way down there. Oh, no, they are my size. No, you asked me this, didn't you? Because I sent Pete a picture of these, and I said, unfortunately, they are my size. They are my size. Price, always look at lowest price first. Is that when you're listing, Mark? That makes sense, especially for your volume sellers. If there's other volume people out there, that makes perfect sense. Right. Black Superstar. How much can I get for these? Like I say, they are new without tags. These seem very expensive. £150 for a pair of Blondie McCoy Adidas. They can't be the same thing. There we go. H05024. No, EG4959. Let's put that code in. Here we are. New other. Sold. I'm looking at a US listing. That's wonderful that that's at the top of my... no exact matches found. It's a bit strange. Let's have a look at unsold then. These are very pricey. Why are they so pricey? Okay, there's none unsold in the UK. Crazy. Brand new Adidas Superstar men's black white classic sneakers, £100. Oh, let's have a look at solds for these. I'm putting so many filters on. I don't know. I'm getting to the point where have I already done this filter? But I don't think I have. And sometimes I click this sold filter and it doesn't work. And you unclick it and then you see the solds. They're quite pricey. Pre-owned Adidas Superstar black and white striped trainers. That is them. £60 pre-owned. Do you know, I was thinking like 20 or 30. No tags, not new. Have to sell used. Well, what is the option? Answer me this. Riddle me this. New without box. A brand new, unused and unworn item that is not in its original retail packaging, or maybe missing its original retail packing materials, such as the original box or bag. The original tags may not be attached. For example, new shoes with absolutely no signs of wear, these have absolutely no signs of wear, that are no longer in their original box, fall into this category. New without box. I think that's where I'm putting it. I may well be banished from the land of eBay. I have taken the photos. I've been organised. So yeah, I've got like a pair of these. I mean, they're nothing that major. And I've got a pair of DMs, and they're both absolutely minty. Someone's bought them and they don't fit, you know. Yeah, let me know if you use any other sort of numbers on eBay to help with your daily work. What numbers you think, oh, I bet no one else looks at this. Or sometimes you think, why am I looking at this? Oh, God, I've got loads of photos. This is going to take an absolute age to upload. And also let me know, I always like to know what people have picked up at the weekend. Do let me know that. The 33 that are in. Right, we get those uploaded. RS. Oh, I've missed a few comments. Oh, I did read that one. I just didn't see it was RS. Yeah, no, it's a good point. It is a good point. I wonder if these do fit me. These are used. These are used. This might be like the red shoes. I'm going to put them on. I won't be able to take them off, and I'll just start dancing for eternity. Can you believe that? Oh, you know, boots are always tricky to get on, aren't they? Skilty, hello, 33 watching, only 3 thumbs up. Well, such is the way of life. I mean, I should be grateful they're not thumbs downs. But, you know, there are some people here, and that's a great thing. Oh, they fit lovely. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, no, the red shoes. I'm going to start dancing. Who knows the story of the red shoes? If you're into Kate Bush, you might well do. She did a song about it. Diddly dee, diddly dee. It's an old kind of nursery rhyme. Oh, right. Oh, Mark's clarified. What a bit more. As you're not the original purchaser, it can't be listed as new. It doesn't say that in the it doesn't say that in the eBay descriptions. Is this true? Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. I can't get the other one on. Well, let's take a vote. Well, we'll obviously let the stream decide. If you picked up a brand new, I mean, who can prove I'm not the original purchaser? Anyway, they might have come from my cupboard. But if you picked up a pair of absolutely pristine pair of, I can't get the other one. What am I trying to get shoes on? Pair of shoes or trainers or footwear from the boot fair, and you were listing it on doing a 30, 40, 50 pound listing on eBay, put those legs away. That was a treat. You should be a membership for that. What would you do? Let me know in the comments, in the chat, and I will take a vote. Would you list it as new other, or would you list it as used? I'm talking, these are pristine item, not a, what is new other? Yeah, as new. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Are the eBay police, are the eBay Gestapo going to come round? But thanks for pointing it out. It's one to bear in mind. Yeah, start again. In my opinion, go used. People are less likely. Oh, right, okay, undersell, over deliver. Yeah, but the price, it'll affect the price, won't it? People are saying used. Cover my bum. As new other unboxed. I'd list with new that, but well, we've just kind of 50-50. Used, but say as new. Error on caution. I imagine that is some sort of emoji. Do you know what? Honestly, I probably half the time I would do them as new other, and half the time I'd probably do them as used. And it just goes to show that it's not really clear what you should do. Right, here comes the pictures. OneDrive has decided to be good. Let's get them in. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for that. I see people use refurbish. Well, refurbish, that item description went, I think. I could be wrong. It was used a lot for electronics, or maybe there were some more guidelines around it. Just be honest with you, because only a pair of trainers. One pair of Adidas trainers. Adidas Superstar black and white trainers. Custom label. We are in week 27. So on my little rotor, it is week 2. 26-week cycle. It's a bit weird, isn't it? My cycle. My sales cycle. US shoe size is probably an 8, I would have thought. Oh no, 7.5. I was listening to the cricket yesterday. I'm not a huge cricket fan, but it was rather good. 40.5 for Euro. 40.5. That's not gone in. Closure. Tie. Why is it lace up? Sorry, I'm copying someone else's listing. Upper material leather. Really? Is that leather? I'm going to blank that out. I'm not too sure that's leather. Release year 21. Like, that's going to make a difference. Where have you gone? Release year 2021. Season. Autumn +3. Yes, they put all years. Well, they're excellent condition. One worn. Unworn. There we go. We'll see how we do with those. To me, it was just a pair of trainers. I would have picked them up for like £3. Let's try and sell them for 60. It'd be lovely if you've got 10 of those every day. Plus, and postage as well. I'm going to chuck in postage. We'll see how we go. I'll be watching the watchers and the viewers on that. It's a good point about the put used, because a lot of people will filter on used. They're never going to filter on new other. But I guess what I'm hoping for is, as a new listing, this is pinged up in front of people's faces. New other doesn't always come up. I would go new. Well, new you do need the box. So yeah, I err on this under promise and over deliver. Yeah, I normally do as well. Not this time though. You can't use refurbish on electronics. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah. Most people don't read title description anyway. No, they don't. Yeah. Do you notice spares and repairs? No. It says it in the title, item description, and the condition description. Oh, does it? Yeah. Do you want me to cancel? Yes, please. Okay. Idiot. And most refurbished stuff hasn't been refurbished at all. Very true. He's the man who would know. Jack sends him some stuff for PS2, gives it a quick polish, sends it back. Should be fine now. No, I'm only joking, of course. New other will show if they select new. Good bit of info. I did wonder whether that would be the case. But yeah. All right, we'll see how they go. Well, I've got loads of pair of trainers. I've got that red pair of trainers. The red pair might be something to get excited about. These cost, they wanted 15. There's a price label on here from Rocket Footwear Men's Trainer. I've no idea what that is. £45. I got them slightly cheaper than 15. They are 407,625. I will do screen share if I can work out how to do it. 407,625. I've already been to the post office today. So this is a listing I saw. It's a US listing. It's new other. Not the top one, the second one. So of course you see, oh, £467. I'm so good at this. I should post that on Insta straight away for a massive ego boost and let everybody know how wonderful I am. The reality is probably, firstly, I think, are they genuine? They are. I had a little word with a reselling trainer expert, and I'm going to try them for 80. So there's one pair, or both pairs are from the States. So, yeah, we'll see how we go on these. Nike Hyperdunk 2010 men basketball shoes. Comet Red DA Debt Stock. I don't know what that means. Dead stock I would get, but it says DEAT stock, all one word. That doesn't mean a thing to me. I'm also going to just quickly Google this code. See what it comes up with. Sneaker news. What does it say? It doesn't really say a lot of other information. So I'd copy that title, I think. Anyone, any ideas what debt stock means? DEAT? Silence hits the chat. And I still can't. If I do sell similar on US listings, it asks me to log into ebay.com, which is a bit of a pain. Peter Ray. Hello, Peter. Good to see you. Pete was messaging me, asking me what boot fair I was going to, and I really didn't know for a long time, and then it was no boot fair at all. So I think he stayed in as well on Sunday. It was too rainy. Right, create listing. £80. I'd be happy with £80. Nike. Oh, look, it's filled it all in. Red. Shoe size 8. Customized. No. US shoe size 9. Yeah. Performance activity basketball. No matches found. Continue with that match. Used. Absolutely fabulous condition. Best I've ever seen. We'll do a non-pair of trainer. A non-pair of trainer. If we do something that isn't a pair of trainers next, that cost me 50p. Very good condition. I don't tend to put a whole, War and Peace when I'm doing descriptions. Like I say, the photo really should describe it. If there's a little bit more value, I mean, if it's over like 150 quid, I might sort of put a bit more detail, but $79.99. See, the median sold price is saying 34, but you click on, Nike Hyperdunk Wolf Grey basketball. Well, we'll see how we go with these. It's, like I say, trainers are a bit of a. You obviously don't get a lot of those, which is kind of good but bad as well. But £80. I mean, if someone's after those and they see that one in the US selling for 400. Oh, I haven't changed the size on the title. That'd be a good thing to do. Actually, let's get rid of that. Put that UK size 8. Copy that. Paste. Boom. Right, let's check it all out. Boom. Wonderful listing. List. Oh, hello, Tom. All the Chinas. Yeah. What does DAT stock mean? DAT stock. It was in the title of the 2 listings that are on there. Good to see you, Tom. What's that? A little transformer? I think it is. I picked up a Zelda Xbox One controller at the boot fair on Saturday. 50p. Fantastic thing. Another thing I picked up for 50p, I mean, I'm such a cheapskate, is this. Bit of a bolo, I guess, if you could pick them up cheap. Thing is with this one, okay, so we have that end. Fantastic. This end, and it was pointed out to me, so I did know what I was buying. I've got a lock on it. This end, not so good. Wah, wah, wah. But the guy, just a couple selling. And he went, I said, how much for this end? And he went, £1. Oh, okay. I had the £1 in my hand. I was just about to pay him. And then he went, 50p. I said, you're doing my bartering for me. This is fantastic. It does take batteries, which I was quite surprised about. I think every other one I've picked up hasn't had batteries. So I'm a little bit intrigued. I'm going to open it up now and see what's going on. I can't think what you need the batteries for. Yeah, normally it's light and sound, but I don't think this one ever had. All the ones I've picked up, all the Darth Maul ones I've picked up, the double enders. Hey, Ray. Means they don't make them anymore. Oh, right. Is it dead stock? Yeah, I kind of thought they must mean... Oh, crusty batteries. Crusty batteries. Ooh. Oh, God. 4 batteries. We have blue crystallization. Oh, my God. The delights of a crusty Duracell. Blooming heck. How the hell do you get these in? Ugh. Mustn't lick my fingers or rub my eyes. That would not be good. Oh, that one's almost attached. It won't come off the battery. It's never a good sign. Okay. Let's get the cotton swabs on this. Let's get the vinegar on this. Hope it's retro. Have I missed anyone? JJ, I've missed. Dead stock. Yeah, well, I think maybe I might just take it out. Or I may change it to dead stock. Dead stock? I did read it as a typo. Right, let's give this a quick fizz bang wallop. Oh my God, there's a lot of it. Look at that. This is like, look at this. This is a live repair. Live cleaning. I should have really brushed this with the toothbrush first outside because there's so much blooming crystallization. But I do just want to see what putting a battery in does. Those springs look decidedly dodgy. They're going to snap. I think I'm going to have a go at that later. I'm never going to get a connection on that. That was my hope. I could just stick in 4 batteries. But let's get it drafted up. I'm going down a rabbit hole. Going down a rabbit hole live. Right, Darth Maul. Oh, what have I done there? Okay, still got you. Put the code in the title if you can. That's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, let's edit that listing. View listing. I don't know why I didn't do it, because I was being lazy and copying the listing. 406, there we go. Copy. I'm not going to bother with putting dead stock. Or 2010. I don't think they're really that necessary. So instead of that, we'll just put the code. Revise. Yeah, I do want to talk about these people with disc polishers who sell thousands of gaming. I mean, I just think they're ruining eBay. That's the topic for... Oh, Jackson. Good to see you, Jack. Not really. Just I was talking about numbers, what numbers you look at on eBay. So obviously watchers, viewers, important. questions, unanswered questions about items. But a couple I said were unread messages, just generally. You know, do you make a point of, because I looked at mine today, it was 200 unread messages. It's all things like your offer has been accepted or rejected or whatever. Or the other one I clear down is if my stock items are 0, but the item is still active, I sort by 0 quantity items and clear those down. Try and do it every day, but there we go. Right. How much will someone pay? I think the reason I bought this is because I think someone will customize it or do something with it if it's cheap enough. Only 50p. I mean, Hasbro 2011. Come on, where's the Hasbro little thing? You can see the Lucasfilm. $24.95. What are the solds like on them? Oh my god, someone's selling one in the. Oh no, the blades haven't come out. That's some ridiculously expensive one. Actually, let's just have a look. I mean, I'm going down another rabbit hole here. I'm putting my hand in my mouth when I've been dealing with that battery. That's not clever, is it? Non-powered. Not too much. £16 on a bids. Let's have a look at bins. I'm thinking maybe. Oh, hang on a moment. Hello. Hello, you all right? Yeah. I don't know. I'll check. Can I call you back? Because I'm in the middle of something. Is that all right? Okay. Bye. Little bit of a family call. I'm going to try 15 free post. Like I say, if it sells for anything, I'm all right. So this will be spares and repairs. Darth Maul. Condition. So I can only do new or used here. So I'll have to put it in the title. Prison repairs. Only one blade. Is that going to fit? It does fit just. Oh, I bet that gets picked up by the eBay bots. You put blade in the title. 2023 0710. Oh, what's this? I'm on 39.97. Right, hang on a moment. Let me catch up with the chat. As only one blade. See photos. I will clean it up and just check the electronics later because that's obviously quite important. Let me pop the photos in so that will be saved as a draft. Although all the photos have not uploaded. Oh, yes, they have. Yeah, no, I'm all right. And we'll try, yeah, £15 free post. One Day Dispatch. That'll go Royal Mail, so that's not too bad. So that'll be £3 on Royal Mail. Right, what have I missed? Click through and sell through. Oh, we have a real analyst here. But they are probably, you're right, they are the most important figures to eBay. And this is why I'm even more aware of having a dusty store, if you know what I mean, getting items on there that just sit. So I was going through a spate of really trying to shift old items. Now my focus is more on sourcing, but I shouldn't forget that getting rid of those old items. Like, here's a question for you. Here's a hypothetical situation. There's two stores, okay? One is selling stuff really quickly all the time. Fresh stock in, fresh stock out. Okay. The other has a load of items there that have been sitting there for years. They each receive exactly the same 50 items to put on their store. And two people list them. They list them at the same price with exactly the same postage, everything. And, let's just imagine that the two are exactly the same. Which one's more likely to sell? So I think it's the one where they go in the fresh shop. So the freshness of your shop matters, I think. And for me, having quite a lot of old dusty stuff on there, and it's difficult to get rid of once you have it, because you kind of like, if you're not sourcing, like have a regular sourcing thing, I mean, I say this because I know people with shops with very few items, but the sell-through is like huge. It's in, it's out. I'm very critical of traffic. Last month, my traffic was down 20% and my sales were showing for it. Finally, for the last week or two, the traffic has picked up and the sales have come back. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I only do look at sales. Like when people show me, oh, I went on a 1% promotion, and look at my impressions graph. I'm really not interested in impressions graph. First graph to show me is the sales graph. Then show me your impressions graph. Obviously, the funnel is the more impressions you have, the more sales you should have. But it depends on the item. JJ has finally convinced me to turn out of stock option on. Yeah, may well do. I've had it on for years. I've had that on for years, but like I say, I am, very unique. I'm a unique seller, unique item. That pair of red trainers, once they're gone, they're gone. So I do have to remember to delete stuff off. Occasionally, I will have multi-quantity, but they're madness. I don't know what's going on, but I have sales up to 125. Well, it's just the people watch me; they get sales. What am I on? I'm probably on nothing at the moment. Almost definitely I'm on nothing. Yeah, nothing. Nice to see you too, Pat. I would have thought you would have used that as stock. Yeah, no, it may be maybe a game changer. No, it'd be good, it'd be useful. Definitely. But don't make sure that your store, maybe once a week or whatever, sort all your active items by quantity available. Definitely. There are two stores. One is guarded by a guard who only tells the truth. That's obviously a quote from somewhere. I don't know where it's from. True. True, it kind of like drags it along with it. eBay literally says, after 90 days, 3 months. Definitely 3 months. And that's what I was focused on, like when I was going through. I mean, I still have stuff from ages ago, from years ago, and I regularly try and look at it and try and put it back on as if it's a new item, really cut the price down. Sometimes it's just like you've got an item that is rubbish. And sometimes these items sell and sometimes they don't. But do they drag your store down? How much do they drag your store down? I reduce prices every 2 months. Yes, I think it's so important. So important. Promotion is unicorn, to be fair. If you price it right, yeah, I don't do promotions anymore. I will do coupons and I will do offers to watchers and offers. I will reduce the price to the buyer. If I had a multi-quantity listing, I would promote. Right, okay. I don't really use it for that though, but there we go. Yeah, it would be good with multi-quantity. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I've had that too. List. That's a name I've never seen before. Picked up 24 records for £60. 10 Queen records I don't normally bother with. And I kind of think, oh, I wouldn't mind getting into that because I don't, do quite like my music. I picked up a Now, that's what I call Music One, which I thought would be worth a lot of money. They're not really. I mean, it was the first one, and I've got an Elvis record over there. For some reason, I picked it up. So you've got loads. George Michael, be good with the Wham anniversaries going on. Someone over my shoulder getting angry saying, I will buy them all, even though I was there first. Yeah, I've just missed out on timing on a couple of things lately. And you just have to kind of put it out of your mind and carry on. Deleting individual items every day. Brilliant. Yeah. As Jack said last week, actually, what he does, i.e. gaming, it's probably only worth considering if you go at it full pelt. Although saying, I mean, I pick up the odd bits of gaming. But I mean, for example, I picked up a whole load of. I'll get them actually. So I picked up a whole load of Wii games, and there were some PS2 games in there. And let me get rid of that. And so you see this on a car boot store, and you kind of think, oh yeah, that'll be all right. And I checked the condition. Condition was good. So Super Smash Bros, Mario Power Tennis. There's a Wii Sports in there. There's some things that aren't great, like that you thought might be all right, but they're not. There's Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games, which I would normally put with a console, but I've actually bundled because I've got the summer and the winter ones. But for example, I had like PS2 Ratchet and Clank in there, and it didn't have the. So I paid a pound each for all of these items. I think I bought some other stuff off her as well, which was a pair of trainers for £2. Anyway, the Ratchet and Clank sold £4.99 free post, and I looked at how much I get out of that, and it was about £2.50. So yeah, I've doubled my money, and this is after fees and postage and everything. So yeah, great that I've doubled my money, but I'd rather pick up a pair of trainers for like £3 and sell them for like £20 or £80 or whatever. One pair of trainers is a lot of games. So if you are doing games, like Jack says, you probably need the contacts and you probably need to go at it full pelt. You need to be selling hundreds of that sort of thing, which is what he does. So, I feel in a month or two we've been moving to an Anchor store. The £400 fee a month more than makes up for the time I don't need to. Oh, I don't know about that. What the deal is with pictures? A kiteboard. Funnily enough, sometimes putting the price up works. I've done that where I've decreased, and it's got to a ridiculous level. And I've just gone, oh, well, let's just mix it up, free post, whatever, and put it on for more than, I had. And like I say, I don't quite know why I'm buying them, but, it's through lack of anything else being there. But no, I'd never focus. I don't focus on any one thing. And saying that, I'm going to list something that isn't trailers. I'm going to list some Lego. Harry Potter. Potter. Who's that? That's my impression of the day. I got that one off the kids. Potter. First person to get it in the chat wins nothing. Right. I was thinking of doing a giveaway, actually, when I do this haul video. I'm going to say, guess how much I spent on this. But, of course, the prize will be nothing. Right, how much do these sell? I used to sell these on Amazon. It's quite a bit. Malfoy. Spot on. It is Draco. Sold. So again, this used to be a little bit of a bolo. After sold on bids for $8.99. Don't like that. Come on, I was expecting higher. Higher than an $8.99. No buy it nows. I find that incredible. I want more than $8.99. None being sold at the moment. Time to check Amazon, I think. I used to sell them on Amazon. Perhaps I should send it into Amazon. I've got the app. I could do it. What's it called? FBM. I was thinking of WFL. No, do it FBM. Where are you, Amazon? Let's scan you. Yeah, Amazon. It was like, you get one of these and you go, yeah, definitely Amazon. Boop. New and used from $34.99. That's more like it. Used, $34.99. £6 fees, gross proceeds $28.89. Let's have a quick look at the research tab then. I'd rather put it on eBay because, like I say, it's but I'm not that loyal. So why is this one $8.99? They're like, doesn't include any bits. 100% complete. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Selling. Research. How are we doing for time? I've only got 2 minutes left. I've not done 5 listings. £15 average on eBay. I'm going to sell it on Amazon. Be a fool not to. That means I'm going to have to keep my eye on Amazon, but I should get a message. 10 used. Look at me. I'm the big Amazon guy. If you want to know how to do Amazon, simply join my my club. I'll charge you like £400. All you have to do is find these. That's the secret. Used to get 20 out of that set. Dropped off. Yeah, no, Amazon. It's going on Amazon. You're just chucking about. Yeah, they are great. No testing. Cleaning, maybe. What's Happy Chap said then? I like the games because you just drop it in an envelope, but raw milk costs a fortune. Yeah, large letter, and it was over 100 grams, so it was £1.85 to send it. You don't need to be cool to do trainers, obviously. And Gary does them too. I'm certainly not cool. Not cool to your nephews, no. There is a little bit. I mean, I think I'm still very, very wary, especially of when things are very, very expensive. But I am looking at those labels and like, has it got the bit around the edge? And I kind of look at the stitching. If the stitching is even slightly off, I'm just like, I don't need to buy it. And that's what I always try and remember. It's like, oh, it's there. It could be brilliant, but don't need to buy it. And if you're talking over 20 quid, and yeah. Yes, Pizza Prime Amazon program. Brilliant. Join the club. Good stuff. I used to love Basil Brush. Well, I did buy a pair of £30 trainers. It just really, really pees you off when that happens. So I bought a pair of £8 white Jordans from a charity shop, which were fake. That was when I was first reset. I was fed up about that because I listed them on eBay, and then someone messaged me and said they're fake, so I took them down. And then there was a pair of Nike something or others, the horrible green, orange, and like brown pair. And I think I paid like 30 quid, and that was at a boot fair, and it was. I put them up. I think I showed them on the stream, and someone or showed them on Insta, and someone almost immediately said, "Sorry to tell you, they're fake." And that annoyed me because it was a dad and his son selling them. So, I don't know why that annoyed me more. It was just like, oh, there's the dad. And they obviously knew they were fakes. And they, never take anyone on impressions. Well, you can with some people, but, but yeah, exactly. If you're not sure, never be in a rush or desperate to buy. So there's a couple of £30 items. Obviously, I've had things that I overpaid on a Game Gear once. I paid like 50 quid when the first Game Gear I bought, which was stupid. I wouldn't pay more than a tenner now. But that was years ago. That's like living and learning. Nothing major, I don't think. More successes than failures. What other ones? I bought a wedding dress once for 30 quid, and that's still in the cupboard. One day I shall be married. No, I can't remember. What else we got? I'm really out of time. I've listed about 2 things. This is terrible. Yes, this is true. Yes, I remember you buying those and kind of being a bit worried. That was off old Squarehead, wasn't it? Always avoid Squarehead. There are certain buyers that I will not buy off. Squarehead is one of them. Yes, they are. I don't mind if they're cheap though. If their cheapness is there. Here's another question. What would you just leave at a boot sale? What would I just leave? I mean, one thing that comes to mind is like Wii bundles, but I mean, if they're only a £5, I would pick them up. I was thinking, what's that? What's that item at a boot fair? Oh, it's this 5 Live. What would I leave? I mean, I don't tend to look at records, but I wish I did. I wish I could go through them, but there's so many like record experts. Big items, bicycles. I won't buy a bicycle. I will pick up the occasional Jack Wills jumper. Oh. cashmere got me. The cashmere blend got me. Has to be 100% cashmere. Yeah, it's difficult to know what is there something I definitely won't pick up. It's a good question. Very good question. I bought a sealed vintage Monopoly. I don't know if you believe that. Sealed. Got the cellophane around it and everything. It's probably like a recent reissue. I paid over a tenner for that. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's stone dead cold now. I will show you what else I've got to list. I didn't get around to listing. I've got one of these. Oh, brother, wherefore art thou? So these are nice if you can get them for a couple of quid. Got a pair of Skechers that I got for £2. These look brand new. No, they're not new. These are used once. This was picked up at Oxted Boot Fair. There was a lady who said, I only wore them once. And then I had an accident. So there we go. These are a very nice pair of DMs. I paid £39 for these. These are new other, by the way. Totally like, still got the stickers in the thing. Zip at the sides. Platform. I think that's a platform. It's big enough to be called a platform sole. So I'm expecting big things from those. And in box, but definitely not new, a pair of, this even had a bit of paper saying they were gum colour. A pair of Gazelles, not Converse, Adidas Gazelles. But it's a weird, it is like a gum colour. It's like an off-white suede with a very funky pattern on the tongue. Gary's probably seen those. Right, they are nice. I hate to tell you though, just joking, big 100 for the DMs. Yeah, well, I was hoping for at least 100, to be honest. I see a lot of those mini label printers. Cheapest I see them is £15 used. Yeah, I'd only get them for a couple of quid. And they'd be sold for like £15. You can get them at Costco for £20. Well, I never knew that. He's off to the post office. Too late, Kath. He's gone. So that's what's going on. Oh, and also this. This was picked up from a dodgy-looking character at the weekend with a bunch of other stuff. That'll go on today. No lid. But that was part of a bundle. So hopefully I'll get a bit of money on that. Maybe 15, 20. We will see. Right, I better go. I've got other stuff to do. I've got to finish my tea, which is going to be cold. I was going to say I've got to get a snack, but I'm actually on a diet. Well, I'm not on a diet. I'm trying not to snack. I'm trying to lose a bit of weight. So far, I've lost 2.8 kilograms. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it shows on the stream. Who knows? Now to pack up these skis. I remember Nick Hill was buying some skis once. That's something I'd never pick up. Skis. Not likely. If you did like the stream, click the thumbs up. Add a comment in below if you fancy it. I always do reply eventually. But have a good Monday. Have a good week. Hope you pick up some good stuff. And I hope the sun shines on you. Take it easy, everyone. See you later.